Deal Surgeons, Elite Minds, what's going on? This is Diamond Life. And yeah, so I'm bringing out the whiteboard of truth and justice. I need to start using this more to explain stuff. So in the last video, you saw that I did a prediction on U.S. oil, okay? And so I kind of want to break that down, and I want to show exactly what I see price doing over the next few days, over what I see price doing probably today, which is Thursday, all the way to maybe next Tuesday or so, okay? Now, remember, I did a price prediction, okay, on U.S. oil. Okay, let me make this black. I did a price prediction on U.S. oil. Now, to some people that's watching the video, they may not think that's a big deal, but I'm telling you right now, it's a big deal. You want to know how? Go to your mentor's channel or go to the person that you watch channel and see if they predict in price, okay? You're not going to see that. What you're going to see is a lot of candles, okay? And then you're going to see people saying what price did versus what price is going to do. Now, when somebody's actually doing stuff in hindsight, that don't mean they don't know what they're talking about. All I'm saying is that I pride myself on being able to predict price, not just talk about what price did, because I know what level of skill, what level of sacrifice you have to put into these charts to actually be able to predict price. So, that's a big deal to me. And, to say price is coming down here and know that has to happen, whether you guys believe it or not, all you're going to see is you're going to see this candle go up here. Then you'll see a bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle, bullish candle, bearish candle, all the way to get down here to where I say it's going to go. It's going to take out this low. It's going to come down here it might reverse right off of here. But based on what I really see, what I don't want to accept, that it's really going to come down here and take out this wick low down here. Okay. That's what's really going to happen based on the way this candle opened. Okay. But I'm not going to bet on that. I'm going to get out in my positions when price hits this wick right here. Okay. So price is probably going to go up for the next 2 days. We may see another bullish candle. It's not going to take this high. You just heard what I just said. It's not going to take this wick high up here. It may come up here and take this rejection block, but it's not going to take this wick high. And if price comes up above where I got in at, because these are my executions, because some people don't believe I actually got in on the trade, whether it's a little bit of money or a lot of bit of money. The whole point is that I'm trading my bias. You got to make sure you see and make people prove that they're actually trading their bias, okay? So I just can't get on camera and say, go short here. Anybody could do that. I used to do stuff like that, just telling people like, it's coming here. It's a difference between knowing it's going short and actually putting your money behind that is going short, whether you got millions or $5,000. Now, here's my executions right here, because some people I already know don't believe that. See, people actually think I'm like them. This is really extremely funny to me that people actually believe that I'm like them on any level, because I know they don't have the grit and determination that I put into these charts to understand how this stuff works without indicators. I just said without indicators. It's a whole nother level of chart study to look at the chart and understand what's going on without indicators. It's a big deal. A lot of people don't want to do it, and I understand why they don't do it. That's why I don't judge, because some people are not as gifted as other people. I just put it like that. So here are my executions right here. And yes, I just said that. Here are my executions right here. I just went short here, and I went short here and here. I just want to show you that I actually took the trade versus telling you to take the trade or you should take the trade, and you don't see me taking the trade at all. I don't care if it was a small amount of money that I took the trade with or a large amount. The whole point is I'm showing proof that I took it, okay? Because I know some people's like, he probably didn't take the trade. He's just trying to tell me to take it, and he really didn't do it. No, I'm not built that way, okay? With these charts, it's definitely something really special to me as far as how I can get this stuff done, okay? Okay, so let's go back to the whiteboard here. So what I'm trying to tell you is that on the chart right there, on the daily chart, remember we had a huge bullish candle, okay? Then we had another one, and then we had the SpaceX candle, and I'm about to make this candle bearish, okay? And I'm going to shade it in. I know these drawings are terrible, okay? So this is a bearish candle right here. So this is a SpaceX candle, if you remember. So the way it opened up, it opened here. Okay, this is the open. I forgot. Some people are so new, they don't even know where the open is. Okay, so here's the open. Okay, you got a wick on this candle. Let me delete this right here. This is U.S. oil. Okay. I forgot because some people don't even know like where the open, the high, the low, and the close is. Oh, here it is right here. I had to click on the pencil. Sorry. All right, so here's the wick right here, and then we have the close down here, and then we have a wick. Okay, so here's the open, here's the high. Okay, this is on the bearish candle because it's the exact opposite on a bullish candle. Here's the close. Here's the wick. Here's the low, which is the wick low. Okay, this right here, and then of course this is a bullish candle. So the open would be here, down here. This is the open. This would be the close, and then you have a wick on this candle. This would be the high, and then you got a wick down here, and this would be the low. So what I'm trying to tell you is that when you see, you could see this on the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart. I have a whole video that I may have a link in the description below when I actually explain SpaceX candles. I think the video was so good. I was like, I need to take this down because this is just too good. But people still won't take action even if they know what to do. So it's okay. So the way this thing opened up so high above it proves how low it's going to go. Okay. So what I see price doing right now, and this is the main reason I got this whiteboard on here, is that this is the new week open right here. These dash lines right here. I'm showing you what's on the whiteboard before I show it to you in the chart. Okay. So this is Sunday right here that just passed. What happened was price gapped up. Okay. So what I mean is that it gapped up right here on Sunday. Okay. And then it started doing this. So when it gaps up, we have something in the ICT way of doing things. Okay. We have something called new week opening gap. Actually, let me do the colors so you guys won't get confused. Let me make this gap a different color. Let me make this gap a blue. This is a new week opening gap. Because remember, price opened up here. Okay. Like I said, whoever you're learning from, they need to understand. They need to teach you the structure. Some people don't even know this shit. All they know is, yeah, price is going lower. Okay. Why is price going lower? Do you even know why? Or you just know it's going lower. So you have to deal with people who actually understand what's going on here. This is the new week opening gap. This is what we call NWOG, an ICT way of doing things, which is PhD level study of trading. I'm not a master just yet, but I'm definitely far beyond the intermediate. Okay, so let me go back to the pencil and let me put it on a black. And like I said, a lot of people think I'm cocky sometimes in the videos or when they meet me. It's not that I'm cocky. I just know the kind of work that I put into this shit versus the kind of work people want to do with this stuff. People really not willing to die for this. And guess what? The results show it. When I meet with people and they don't understand the charts a certain way and they've been doing this a certain time, they wasn't willing to die for this. They had a plan B. They was like, okay, well, I'll just secretly stay on my job, or I can go do real estate. I can do something else. And then you have people like myself where I was like, I'm literally going to get this or I'm going to die. Like that may sound trumped up or whatever, but for some people that is just the truth. I understand you can't fathom that because you never did it before. But when you dedicate yourself to something like that, where it has to happen, like it's not an option, then you'll understand the charts better. So this right here, this is a new week opening gap. So what happened was price ended up going down like this. So this is Monday, and then we had Tuesday. Okay, we had Wednesday, and now today is Thursday. Price is down here doing this right here. This is exactly where we're at right now on oil. Okay, this is U.S. oil. U.S. oil. So what I'm about to explain to you right now is something called BPRs or balanced price ranges. Okay, I'm going to put this in yellow somewhere. Okay, I'm about to explain to you what we call BPRs or balanced price ranges with the ICT way of doing things. Okay, BPR. I'm just explaining this to you now on the whiteboard because some people in the Discord and was emailing me at dealsurgeons at gmail.com. They were saying like, hey, you need to explain this stuff better. I understand you may know a little bit more than us, but what's the value of you knowing this stuff if you can't really teach it? So I was like, damn, I had to put myself in check. Like, okay, I got to do a better job of like breaking this stuff down. So hopefully this is better. Okay. So right here today is Thursday. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So today is Thursday. Price is here. THU. This is abbreviation. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the way this stuff works is that you see this blue line right here. This is the new week opening gap. That's what NWOG means. So what I'm trying to tell you is that price went down into this gap on a bearish standpoint. Okay, this bearish. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the way it works is, I'm gonna put this in blue, and I'll put this in red. The way it works is, usually the way the algorithm works is it wants to reprice this bullishly. What I'm saying is that, see this blue gap right here, price went down into it, which is a bearish move. And sometimes price wants to come back up into it, which will be a bullish move. This was a bearish move, but it has not been bullish activity yet. That's why when I go to the chart, when I click on it, you're going to see something that's called bullish candle activity due. I put that on there because I understand how the structure works. Sometimes price, when it creates these gaps, it's going to do bearish activity, and then it's going to go all down here and do this. And then sometimes it wants to come up to reprice this in a bullish way. And then it'll go like this. And then it's finally going to leave the gap and then go down to where I said it's going to go anyway. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is that I got in on a short. What other colors that? I got in on a short. I got in on a short here, and I'll show you the executions on the chart. I think I got in short like here, and like here. And so here's my short line right here, this green line. So what I'm trying to tell you, if I see price coming back up here, and I'm going to show this to you on the chart. If I see price coming back up into this gap, I already have a sell limit right here. I have a sell limit right here to go short, because I understand how the structure works. If price comes up, sometimes price will come up into 50% of these gaps, this new week opening gap, and then it reverse down, like, and do this right here. Sometimes it may just want to come up and fill the whole thing in with bullish activity, because remember, it did it right here with bearish activity. Bullish activity is due. That's why you'll see on the chart, it's going to say bullish activity due. So what I'm trying to tell you is that when price comes up above where I actually sold at, I will be in drawdown. My account will say negative, but guess what? I'm still going to be selling. Be selling right here. I'm going to be selling right here. I'm putting another sell limit right here. I'm going to hit them real hard right here with a big position. And then if it comes up a little bit higher, I'm going to be okay with that, because I know price has to drop. See, the ICT way of doing things, we sell as price is going up. What you do, I'm talking to you. What you do is you chase price. You selling right here, you selling right here, you selling right there, and you selling right there, because you think just because price is going down, you have confirmation. But you need to understand where it's going. Like ICT talk about, the most important thing is where is it going, not where you actually get in at. So I can sell as price is going up, even though I could wait to price to come up here. I'm not over leveraging, because I'm putting super small positions in as price is going up. I'm not putting a lot in right here, 5 lots and 10 lots. That's stupid as hell. What I am doing is I'm putting in right here. I may put in a 0.05 of a lot right here. And right here, I may put in a 0.10. And right here, when it comes up to here, I may put a half a lot on, a 0.50. Why? Because for one, I know I know it's not going to take this wick high up here of this SpaceX candle. Let me go back to the chart so you can see. I may be confusing people now. Let me go to the daily chart. Hold on. I just want to show it to you on the chart itself, and then go back to the whiteboard of truth and justice. I actually shot a video earlier. I had to redo it. I was like, well, I don't think I gave enough value in that first video. So I was like, just go ahead and shoot the video all over again. Because I even appreciate people telling me like, hey, you need to try to like teach it better. You know what I'm saying? Versus since you understand it better, or you claim to understand it better, then teach it a little better. So I have to take responsibility, and, that's why I had to start bringing out the whiteboard. So listen, what I'm trying to tell you. This is a SpaceX candle right here. So what I'm trying to tell you is that it's not going to take this wick high up here. I'm going to repeat that. It's not going to take this wick high up here. I don't give a damn if you see 2 big bullish candles over the next 2 days and they come all the way up here. Listen what I'm telling you. It's not going to take this wick high. It may come up here and come slightly above this candle here, and then reverse and go back down to where it has to go anyway, which is down here to this last down close candle, which is a bullish order block. It's going to come down here to this wick in reverse and then go up higher just to go lower. Then it's going to come down here to this consequent encroachment of this wick, reverse higher, then go lower. Then it's going to come to the opening price. Then it's going to come down to the mean threshold, reverse higher, then go lower. Then it's going to take this low down here. And I really see it coming all the way down here to take this low. But it's probably going to take 3 weeks to do that. So let me go back to the drawing board of truth and justice. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the way I've been trained to do this is that we sell as price is going up. What you do is you chase price. You're going short here. It's nothing. It's not really that bad of an idea because if you know price has to go lower, it's okay anyway. But what I'm trying to tell you is that if you want to experience being instantly in profit, like right here, if I go short here and I go short here and I know price has to drop when it fills in this gap, this new week opening gap, you're going to be instantly in profit versus chasing price and then price retrace up and now you're in drawdown. You're going to be in more drawdown than seeing yourself in profit. But if you sell as price is going up, you'll be instantly in profit. It's just a great feeling. So let me go ahead and press backspace and delete some of these drawings, and then I'm going to go back to the chart. Let's see. You may want to screenshot this as well. I'll pause the video and screenshot some of this stuff. I'm about to delete the whole chart, and then actually go delete, make all this delete here, and then I'm going to go to the actual chart itself, and kind of just show you, finish up some things on the chart itself, so I can actually show you the new week opening gap and all that on the chart itself. Okay. So for me to do that, I have to go down to the 5 minute, and then I'll be ending this video. Thanks for watching. I think this video is better than the last one that I did. I think I was a little too cocky on that one too. It's just like when man, I just be around people and they be thinking I'm like on their level or some shit. Some people have been trading a little longer than me, or some people have more money than me to trade with, and they think since they have more money than me to trade with, or they've been doing this longer than me, that they're somehow more skilled than me or better than me or something like that. And I don't want to say nothing, but I just be looking at people like you ain't nowhere. You're nowhere near me in skill level, and you're nowhere near the depth of knowledge I have with this stuff. Number one, because I know these people were not willing to die for it because their results show it. They can't even explain to me what price is doing and where price is going. So I'm nothing like you is what I'm trying to say. And you know who you are. I'm nothing like you. Okay. You should be learning from me based on what I've seen you be able to do and what I've seen me be able to do. So let's be clear. So let me go ahead and turn back on the annotations. Okay. So this box right here, I'm not going to explain this right now, but this is some ICT stuff. This box right here that you probably can't really see, I have it around the Monday to Wednesday range. I actually have multiple videos explaining this. It's called Voltron that I came up with. It's a name called Voltron. But this really shows me what price is doing, if it's in a buy model or a sell model, and it's confirmed on a Thursday. But I'll go into that at a later date. But let's talk about this new week opening gap up here, because I want to show you what I showed you on the whiteboard. Okay. Okay. So if I double click on this, you'll see it says new week opening gap. I don't know if you really can see that because I'm recording. It says new week opening gap, and look, it says plus C dot. That means bullish candle activity due. Okay, so if you see right here, let me zoom in, because I know when I'm recording, they look really strange sometimes. Okay, so right here, this line here, you can't probably see it because I'm recording, but this is Sunday. So this is the new week opening gap. So when price opened on Sunday, it gapped up here. You see that? Let me try to pull this chart over. Okay, hold on quick. Okay, so I'm just trying to show the candles a little better because they look like pencils or lines. So what I'm trying to tell you is that on Sunday, when price opened, you see this gap right here? It gapped up. So we call this a new week opening gap. So what I'm trying to tell you, like you saw on the whiteboard of Truth and Justice, we already had bearish candle activity into this new week opening gap. This is extremely important. The gaps. The gaps show you what the targets are for later in the week. Okay. So if I go to where price is right now, let me click on the calendar and just go over there versus trying to pull the chart over there. Yeah. Okay, so if I go here, this is where price is right now. Okay. So what I'm saying, I'm not saying that price is coming up here, but what I'm trying to tell you, if it does come up here, or if it do come up here, I just told you on a whiteboard. Remember, I drew everything in. I'll just draw it on here again. Remember, I told you, I said that if price comes up here, it may want to do something like this. because it has to balance this area here with bullish candle activity. Okay. Because remember, I just showed you with the new week opening gap, price just went down. Remember, I just showed it to you. Price went down. That was bearish activity. If you understand balanced price ranges, which is BPRs, this is ICT stuff. Price will want to go up and then down and then up and down and leave the range, and then it's a balanced price range. Okay, so like I said before, you just saw price here. So this is bullish activity right here. But when the week opened up right here, we already had bearish activity into this candle. Okay, and then price did all that, and here we are here Thursday. This is where we are right now. Hold on. This is where we are right now, what you just saw on the chart. This is Sunday open right here. Remember, it opened up, it gapped up. So what I'm trying to tell you is that with a balanced price range, we call it a BPR. This is ICT shit. The algorithm wants to, it did it with bearish activity, and sometimes it want to come up and balance it or reprice it with bullish activity. Okay, let me just put the colors on there because it may still be confusing. This is bullish activity that hasn't happened yet. This is bearish activity that already happened. Okay, so what happens is price will refill it in, and then it'll leave the range, and then it becomes a balanced price range because we had bearish activity and bullish activity, and then price left the range. So the way it works is if it tries to come back up here, only 50% is permitted. So you got to fucking deal with people who know what they're talking about, who understand how the structure works. Not just, oh, price is going to come up here and then it's going to come down here. Okay, so why is it going to come up here? Do you even know? Do you even know how the structure works? I'm not saying I'm a master of the structure. I'm still learning, but I do know some things, and I'm proud of that. This is 50% of the range. So the way it works is when price comes up here, only 50% is permitted, meaning that if it goes fast 50%, then it's probably going to keep going higher and try to take out these highs up here because it's not supposed to breach 50% when it creates a balanced price range, which is this and this. Oh, I should have circled that. When it leaves it, it shouldn't come back up to it. If it does, only 50% is permitted, and if 50% is breached, it's going to go down a little bit and then go higher and take out these highs. And then what price may want to do is what I showed you before here, and I'm about to end the video. Thanks for watching. But let me go to the daily chart and explain what price is going to do if it creates a balanced price range and then breaches it. It's going to go above. Well, I'll just draw it on the chart. So if it does that, what's going to happen is that big SpaceX candle I showed you, the big, huge candle that opened up far above the previous candle, which was a bullish candle. This is a bullish candle. Let me put the colors on there. This video was probably a little too long, but a real one gonna watch it one day and be like, I'm glad he actually made the video that long. And then I guess I'm kind of spoiled from ICT and his videos and how he tried to really give a lot of value. Oh, that's wrong. That's a bit, yeah, no, that's correct. I guess I'm a little spoiled from ICT with his videos and him really trying to explain it to people so they could get it. All right, so remember, this is the SpaceX candle right here. And this is the bullish candle. Okay, so this, let me put the shaded areas. This is a bearish candle that jumped up far above the bullish candle. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if this balanced price range is breached, then I see price coming up here to try to take out this open up here, but it's not going to take out the wick high. It's not going to take this right here. Price can come up here, sneak up above here, and then right above this closing, this opening price. Because remember, this is a bearish candle, so this is the open, this is a high. This is a close, and this is a low. The little wick down here, that's the low, the actual low. So price can come up here, take the opening price, and then start pushing all the way down to terminus, which means it would go all the way down to the bullish order block or take those lows, okay? So hopefully that made a little bit of sense about the end of the video. And I don't want people to get mad at me because I'm able to predict price. I put in a lot of work into this shit. I think people think, like I said before, I think people think I'm exaggerating. You know, when I talk about how much time I put into this. So I know people have been doing this longer than me, but I'm gonna have to do a psychology video about this. It's not about how fucking long you've been doing this shit. It's about how much intensity, how much. See, when you're willing to die for this, you study the charts differently than people who have a plan B or who are serious about this and really not. So it's really not about how long you've been doing it. It's about what kind of intensity that you put into your brain when you studied the charts. Okay, because the knowledge that I have with this stuff, I was willing to die for it, and I still am. And so the way I study the charts is different than people who may have been doing this 10 years or 5 years, right, or even longer. The intensity and the way that you the way that you intake the way that you take in the information is different if you don't have a plan B and you have to make this stuff work. Like, meaning that you don't have a plan B, that you're not gonna like go start applying for jobs and stuff. If somebody offered me a job, they offered it to me. I wasn't out there looking for a job because I'm not playing around with this shit. When I say I'm the shit, I really mean that. So if I really thought I was the shit with trading, then why would I have to go look for a job? Now, if somebody offered me a job or opportunity, yeah, I may look into it, but I'm not out here capping. Like, I mean what I say. Okay. So I know some people may kind of get mad because I'm cocky about price and stuff like that. It's just, I'm happy that I understand this stuff, man. I just remember being frustrated to the point where I wanted to blow my fucking brains out because I could not understand how this stuff worked. I'm not saying I'm a master yet, because I'm not, but I'm very far along the journey here. And I'm just proud that I got to this point, because I remember thinking like it's going to be impossible. I see other people doing it, but how could you know where the chart is going if you don't have an indicator? Impossible. I thought these people were gods. Jessica Lane, Q Banks, ICT for sure. I'm like, how do these people call them price and they don't? How the hell are you supposed to know it's not going to go up here? How you know that? But you just have to do a lot of chart time, a lot of back testing. Okay. And so, like I said before, and I'll let you go, price is coming down here to this green box down here. Okay. This is a bullish order block on a weekly chart, opening price. Thanks for watching.